things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And the Red Raiders will kick it away first. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So BYU's offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense tonight.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Let's talk just for a second about BYU. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time four-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
BYU with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Fortunately, ended up losing yards.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. It's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he
breaks into the open. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Great execution by this offense. The running game coming through, perfect fashion, breaks the big run, finishes inside the 10.
And they do a great job.
He's trying to get it in. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. That is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. The Red Raiders offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The Red Raiders want to move quickly. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Catch in the middle. It's Evans. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit them right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO. And just let my back get some positive yards. They're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Trying play action. Works the middle of the field. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Second down coming up. They'll go to the ground. Makes one man miss. Turning it on.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
And that's a really good play. That's a ball. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of time for me to do what? Get a little bit handsy, get my hands, force a PI. Stayed calm, did a nice job, staying the course, got his hand on the football for the deflection.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
That's caught. It's Evans. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Red Raiders can really attack on this second and short. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
The Red Raiders come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Now, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And he puts through the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then the defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. To the air, it's Hart. They're working that left side. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this seam. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it set up on the outside. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Makes the catch. Diving for the score, and they knock it free. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting takeaways, and with their backs against the wall, they're able to force the fumble and fall on it in the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll crank up this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Cuevas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Got it in the middle. It's Cuevas. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. And the Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Hart. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Street. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've been to the red zone 3 times. Will the 4th time finally be the charm to get some points? Looking to get it in. Touchdown, BYU! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's the pressure. Snagged in the middle. It's Bermudez. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
So 1st down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, BYU!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. From the gun. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
With the catch, it's Evans. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, you have to turn it loose deep. Going deep, and that ball is home inside the 35. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answer so far. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes his shot. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They wanted to finish, and now they did on that possession.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air, it's Hart. Rushes on him. Keeps looking downfield. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Zings it complete to the right. Still running at the 40. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Good right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Red Raiders really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Tight end now in motion. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Ball down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Stevens.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. What great protection, and he lets it go down the middle. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. In the red area, it's Stevens. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give from the gun. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense. We've got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on first down, stopping the run. Here we go on second. There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Fighting off the defender. Give him 96 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. Finds his man. It's Cox. Turning it on. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Gets it out quickly. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. BYU lines up quickly. Looking to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Street. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. 1st and 10 coming up. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Fights off a defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Cox. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hand so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Fired in there, but incomplete.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Gets it out fast. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He caught it. Going for the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a man, it's Hart. He wants it all. He gets it in. Touchdown, Cougars.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start in the 25. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Cougar! The defense does the work itself with the pick 6.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. North Carolina most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over Cal. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Short hands. It's Bermudez. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Throws to the back. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Unloads quickly. There he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. The Cougars, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll give it to the back. Powers through the defender. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows when it's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Now facing a 3rd and long. It's complete on the right side. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's Hart. Here's a heat. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Dumps it to the back. Got it in the middle with Stevens. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
The Red Raiders will hustle through the line.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these 1st downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
That's a tough throw to make, especially at this juncture of the game. It's late, you're trailing, and that's a deep throw on an out-breaking route. As a quarterback, your timing has to be perfect, and you've got to throw that thing out in front. If anything is off, even by the smallest amount, that ball's going to land incomplete, and that's what happened there.
Looking to throw for it. Gets away from one. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. A shot toward the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
And sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. And now decided to go for it. 2nd looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets away. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And after failing to get that 4th down, it is basically desperation point now. Their defense has to come up with a quick takeaway or at least get a fast 3 and out to give themselves a chance to crawl back into this one.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Nice move there. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touch! A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills.